Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm in my car, as you can tell, and I've been messing with my seat because I'm 5'9" and my daughter is 5'2", and I haven't driven my car all week. So I couldn't even hardly get into my car. And anyway, I'm headed to town because I have some errands to run. So something I have been trying to pay more attention to is where I buy my things and if they are American made. And I do. That is one of the reasons why I actually make a lot of things homemade. That's why I shop at thrift stores, because I can't always afford brand new American made goods. And something that I always need a lot of are sheets and blankets, because I have a total of 4 dogs. 2 of my dogs shed a lot, and I lint roll my dogs. They get baths. I lint roll my bedding. I wash my bedding often, but that's it. I wash my bedding often because I do not like the dog hair on me. Even after I lint roll it, it just doesn't get rid of all of it. And bedding is expensive, especially if you're buying from American made companies. And I need multiple sets of sheets and I need multiple blankets because yes, I can wash them, and while they're being washed, I don't have to have anything on my bed. I just prefer to have multiple sets. And that means 2 or 3 sets that I can change them a couple times a week. And while one set's in the wash, I've got another, I've got my backup. And because of that, I can't afford to drop $600 or $700, $800 for brand new American made 100% cotton bedding. And so the first thing I always do is I check the thrift stores. This is where I'm headed right now. I need another sheet set and I need a blanket. And we'll see. My thrift store in my town is not always the best for this, but I'm gonna check. A lot of times I will wait until I find something, and I found very nice things at the thrift store. So I'm gonna see what I can find there. I need to go to the feed store, and I am planting onions today, onion seeds. I live in the South, and my onions, starting them from seed in like late winter, early spring, they just don't grow. And I was watching, it's called Homegrown. It's got Jamila Norman on it. She is from the Patchwork City Farms. You can find her on Instagram, actually. And one of the episodes, she said to plant your seeds like in the fall time. At least that's what I took from that. So I have seeds. I'm going to plant them. So I'm also going to stop at Tractor Supply. I want to see if they've got any like fall herbs. I have seeds. I have planted them. They're not doing so great. And I still have some bare spots in my herb bed that I'm trying to fill. I've been trying to fill them. And anyway, but this is a good time for me to plant things like parsley, which I do have growing, some dill, cilantro, and I just want to see if nobody has any of that stuff. If Tractor Supply doesn't, if the Ace Hardware store doesn't have it, then I will try my seeds again and see what I can get in the ground. Anyway, this is what I am doing right now. Okay, so this is what my thrift store has, and they just do not have anything in the size that I need. Okay, so the thrift store was a bust, but I'm also not in a hurry. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions, let me know in the comments. Okay, I am now at my local Ace. I decided to stop here first before Tractor Supply, and I'm gonna see if I can find any kind of herbs to plant. Okay, so they've got celery, but I'm actually mildly allergic to celery, so I don't grow it. If it's requested by people in my house, I will get it. See a lot of lettuces. I actually have lettuces growing. Okay, here we go. Let's see, got plenty of rosemary. I've grown pineapple sage before. It smells so good and it always grew so well. And I'm growing parsley as well, although I might grab some. Okay, I have our outside cat, and here's some catnip. I'm gonna grab one of these actually. Oh, he's gonna love it. Here's some cilantro. I love cilantro. It smells so good. So there's also a lot of mint here and basil. I still have basil plants and I still have mint. Mint grows really well typically, so I don't have a problem growing it. They do have some dill, but I kind of want to try planting it again. Last spring I planted some. It grew and then fire ants got in my bed and it died. So I think I need to try it again. Okay, so I'm back in the car headed to Tractor Supply. I just got the 2 plants. I did have a $5 off coupon, and so they cost me $5.97 for both of them. They had been $5.49 a piece, so that was great. That made them $3 a piece almost after taxes. And I remember the day when plants were like $2.97 a piece, so plants are really expensive. So I don't buy a lot of them. I try and plant as much as I can from seed because that is definitely the cheaper way to go. But sometimes I do still buy them, and I just try and be careful because at $5.49 a piece, that will add up really fast. Okay, their parsley looks better. Not sure how much the plants are here. Their rosemary looks worse though. I do have parsley coming in. I kind of planned on having a lot of it though, so that I can have it through the winter for the chickens. Okay, so I do have some space right here. I had planted some greens, but they're not doing great, so I'm gonna actually put some parsley over here. I've got some growing on the other side. It's just starting to come up. So I'm gonna get this whole plant in there, or in here. This actually looks like 2 plants. See, I can break it in half and there's 2 bunches here. And then I'm going to stick this one right here. It gives them some room to spread out some. And this fills in the space nicely, especially once it like spreads out. So now I have this catnip. I'm going to put it right in here. And then I'm going to put the cilantro right there. I just want to see how it does in this area. This is a partial shaded area. So this is where we're going to try it. Okay, so that's the catnip. And I'm going to put this cilantro right here. So this is what happens when you forget to turn your electric fence back on for the night. They eat everything. This is deer that do this. They even ate some of my asparagus. I see their footprints. Right in this area, I'm gonna plant some onion seeds. I don't have a lot of space to plant right now because the rest of my garden, except for these 3 beds here, I am putting in raised beds. And so I'm not gonna bother planting anything over there because I'm just gonna have to pull it out. So that is why I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get some onion seeds in the ground, and I really wanna know how they're gonna do. And I'm gonna get in as many as I possibly can in this little space right here. I do have a few like little greens, but as you can see, the deer ate most of those too. This is the only place I've ever lived that I had a hard time growing onions.
And same with garlic. My garlic this year was wonky but edible, so we're still using it. But yeah, I just had a really hard time getting things to grow. I'm gonna go ahead and plant these Texas Grano 502 onions. They take 170 days, so I think this will be fine. I'm just trying to use what I have and not buy new seeds. Okay, and that filled up this space. I honestly did not count to see how many I planted. That would have helped, but that's okay. I'm also seeing a lot of little ants crawling around here, and there are so many ant hills in my garden right now. I keep hoping that we're gonna get cold weather and it's going to just kill them off, or they're gonna go back underground where I prefer them to be, but this is the reality now, is that we're just fighting them. Okay, one of my Polish hens has gotten out, and I honestly have no idea how she got out. So I'm trying to get her, and she's just in an area that I am gonna struggle getting her. She is right up there. Come on, baby, how'd you get up there? This is not safe. Okay, I got her. This is Sylvia. She's pretty upset. I don't know how long she's been out. Okay, Sylvia at first was pretty upset and panting. I dipped her feet in some water and threw down some scratch, and she seems to be herself again. I did find one little spot in my fence that a very small chicken could squeeze out of if she absolutely had to. Maybe the other hens were picking on her. She is a smaller chicken. She's a silver-laced Polish hen, and as you can see, she is smaller than some of the full-grown chickens. So now I'm just headed to the house and I'm going to make some lunch.
This is Matt the cat. He is a stray cat that came to us a few months back, and he's decided that he is our cat, so he sleeps in our garage. He does have a bed, but he prefers the floor, or he prefers our pile of outside shoes.
Okay, for lunch I have these everything bagel thins, and I'm gonna add some of this plant-based cream cheese because, as you know, I am lactose intolerant, severely lactose intolerant, and I haven't had this brand before of the cream cheese, so I'm hoping it tastes good. And then I'm gonna put some everything but the bagel seasoning on it. You can get this everything bagel seasoning from Amazon. I'm just going to sprinkle it on and make a mess. And then I'm gonna have some grapes, and I also have a non-dairy yogurt. And then I'm gonna make this little drink. I've got my ice. They had these golden turmeric lattes at Walmart for 94 cents on clearance. And so I like to just put about 8 ounces in there, and then I fill the rest up with almond milk. You could add a sweetener to this if you would like. I don't, so.
And that's my lunch.
So I'm going to end this video here. I hope you're having a great day and continue to have a great day. I know a lot of people have been affected by Hurricane Ian, and I'm sure a lot of us are concerned about friends, family, acquaintances, even just what we're seeing on the news. I I hate being the person that's like, oh, my thoughts and prayers are with you, but my thoughts and prayers are with you guys. And I have friends and family in Florida, and I have favorite YouTubers in South Carolina. I haven't seen Roots and Refuge around for a few days, and even though I don't know them personally, I do watch them on YouTube, and I just hope that them and their family and their farm are okay. And anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day, and I will see you again. Bye.